Look, I'm going next week.
Yeah, I get that, but why did you have to book such an impromptu flight so far away?
I want to travel. You knew that I like to go travelling.
Fine. Go travelling, go find some guy whilst you're out there. I don't give a shit anymore.
Okay, we need to talk about this because this is important, okay? Ladies, if you're thinking of solo traveling, my advice to you is just freaking do it. Yes, I was in a relationship when I went to Thailand. No, they were not correlational. The breakup was just an accumulation of little things over time. But with this question, I just want to hit home one point, okay? Solo traveling as a woman is the most empowering thing you can possibly do for yourself. When you go to a different country, wherever you end up, you navigate situations that you didn't think you could ever handle. And then you come home and you're like, I just did that. I just did that so I can do anything I want to here. So that's number one, okay? And number two, especially if you're in a relationship, it is the most empowering thing you can do as a partner, to go and figure out what makes you happy and how to be happy on your own. If your partner doesn't want that for you, and if they're not supporting that, then they're not the right person. Bottom line. I think
based on her statement, he is not the right one if he doesn't support her traveling alone. Is she serious? I can't believe she is telling women to leave their men for this reason.
as women, we sometimes think that we always need someone with us, like we need to be with someone to feel safe and to feel okay. But traveling on your own will show you that you don't need that. You are so strong on your own. Do your research, figure out what you need to do to be safe. And when you get there, you'll realize, like, I'm actually a rock star and I can do anything I put my mind to. So travel, do it up. That's all I'm telling you.
Looking to go to Europe for a few months next, but maybe it would be more fun with a friend. I would love to travel by myself, but as a woman, I feel scared to travel as a single woman alone. How long did you all last since you wanted to travel solo? The last comment was a good one. The person who wrote it got the feeling that her solo travel desire was probably the reason they are no longer together. How long did you all last since you wanted to travel solo? This comment explains her entire video. She is just a single woman who wants to get more members to join the club. This is a single woman who was in a relationship when she started doing soul travel, but now she wants to encourage other women to do the same thing. She should be giving this advice to other single women, not those in relationships. She is inviting them to do an activity that is mostly predominantly by single people, and somehow she thought it would be a good idea to get more married women on board. I wonder what was her ex-partner's opinion on this topic.
If your partner doesn't want that for you, and if they're not supporting that, then they're not the right person. Bottom line.
I guess now we know why she is single. It seems like he wasn't the right person. Because based on her statements, if their partner doesn't support them traveling alone, it means they shouldn't be together. This is the same woman giving married women advice when it comes to soul traveling. Not long ago, people only left their relationship when they had a serious problem in their union, but now they are ready to leave just because their partner wants to protect them when it comes to solo travel.
She wants to travel without her partner, and he was clear about his position. If you go, we are done.
Go travelling, go find some guy whilst you're out there.
Look, I'm going next week.
Yeah, I get that, but why did you have to book such an impromptu flight so far away?
I want to travel.
Yeah, you always say you want to travel, but why don't you want to travel more locally, something that we can go on together?
Travel more locally? I've travelled locally. I want to travel, the whole
But
world.
not with me. Like, I'm not seeing shit around here. Why don't you could be like a guide and stuff. We could have like an adventure together. It doesn't always have to be so far away.
Yeah, but I want to travel the world, and I've asked you to come with me, and you said no.
Because I don't have the money to go to places like Peru, okay? I'm sorry I don't earn that much, alright?
Are you willing to leave your man behind just because he currently doesn't have money to be part of it?
That's your grandiose plan for me. So you can go off, have some fun, and what? I've got to go find some hot wash job.
Well, no, because I didn't say that, did I? We'd both get a job. What do you think I do when I go off for a month at a time?
You can take pictures and
It's
post
not a
it
high
online,
life.
don't
Yeah, because I earn it.
You are so disrespectful. You are so disrespectful.
What is your problem? I don't understand. Look, I can't keep having this argument with you. You knew that I like to go travelling.
Fine. Go travelling, go find some guy whilst you're out there. I don't give a shit anymore.
If he doesn't have the money to go with you, then he should not keep you from going solo. Don't let him hold you back from doing what you love. I don't get why she doesn't want to go with him. I know he doesn't have the funds. I would want to spend my holidays with my man. He doesn't understand your passion, and he probably never will. Run. You don't sound compatible. Go travel. Leave him. I did a weekend away with my girls, and my then boyfriend didn't speak with me for 6 weeks. We lived together, moved out, and never looked back. Leave him. He should be supporting you, not holding you back, especially if he knew prior to getting involved. Go see the world. He stood his ground and gave her the option. You can go if you want to, but be aware that we are done. This is just a man displaying his boundaries, and he definitely wasn't willing to negotiate any deal. Now the ball is on her side, and it's up to her to decide what she wants to do going forward. Now she will have to pick what's more important for her. I want to talk about a few comments I found really interesting. If he doesn't have the money to go with you, then he should not keep you from going solo. Don't let him hold you back from doing what you love. This comment makes me wonder what's the mentality of the person who wrote it. If they are in a relationship, shouldn't they behave as a couple and solve their issue as such? Is she really advising her to leave her partner behind just because he doesn't have money to come along? Where is the partnership? I thought we were supposed to have each other's back. Run. You don't sound compatible. Go travel. Leave him. What does the lack of money have to do with compatibility? He literally said that currently he can't afford it, and the person who wrote this comment thinks they are not compatible. I guess she is referring to financial compatibility. She also advised her to leave him so she can travel. Is that trip more important than their relationship? Based on her comment, if she was given a choice between a relationship and traveling, we already know what would be her answer. Leave him. He should be supporting you, not holding you back, especially if he knew prior to getting involved. Go see the world. Are they serious with these comments? Are they willing to drop a relationship for a trip? I didn't know people would prefer a trip over their relationship. I just think a trip isn't that important. It's something that can be done later when they are financially ready, but it seems like a lot of people don't share the same opinion.
She didn't know how hard it would be to travel without her husband until she tried it.
Usually I travel with my husband and all I do is grab his arm and look for the nearest Starbucks, and I don't pay attention to anything. This is the first time I'm traveling by myself without my husband. I had to read signs. I got lost twice and I didn't get any Starbucks. I had to read where I was going. I couldn't watch any TikToks, and I had to be aware of my surroundings. What is this?
Welcome to adulthood. Having to be aware of my surroundings is the hardest task. I just realized I'm the husband, and my husband is the wife. Same. Now I feel lost when I am without my husband. The very first time I traveled without my husband, I took our youngest of 5 and I broke my MacBook going through security and missed our flight. I did it once. I will never travel alone again. Apparently, she always enjoyed the full benefits of traveling with her man by her side, and that's why she felt the difference. I bet she didn't know how much he was doing until she had to do it by herself. Many other women express the same feeling, especially when it comes to watching their surroundings. That was one of their main concerns, and this is something they never had to worry about while their man was by their side. Most of them confirmed that after that first experience without their partner, they will never travel alone again. This is another reason why women should understand their partner's concerns when they want to do solo travel.
Instead of gaining the courage and approach men, they decide to make a video about not being approached.
I'm confused how 2 beautiful women can't even get talked to.
Those young ladies must not be on the same sides of TikTok that I am. Because on the sides of TikTok that I get fed, and then every blue moon, every once in a blue moon, I see a video like this, it's like, It's crazy we look this good and no one talked to us at the bar. So guys are like, I'm not doing that. I'm not trying to get called out on TikTok. Now, there's still some men that will do that. They'll still approach a woman, whatever. But sometimes, girls, you just gotta do it yourself.
It's always chicks who hit on me in bars, never men. When I was single, if I saw a cute dude, I'd go talk to him. I've never been approached by men in my entire life. I get catcalled like crazy, but have never had a man actually approach me and pick up on me. I'm 37, that's always been my experience. I'm confused how two beautiful women lack the confidence to approach a man. Do I look like I want randoms just coming up to me? That's what I keep seeing. Those two girls just want men to hit on them to boost their ego and get their validation. It's sad because I definitely want to be approached. I'm a little shy and afraid of being rejected. When it comes to approach, I don't know why they are complaining that men are not coming up to them. Why aren't they approaching men instead? Since they noticed that we were not doing it, it would make sense if they used this opportunity to practice the strong and independent they are. As he mentioned, it seems like they are on the other side of the internet, and that's why they didn't get those videos, but at some point, they will get it. Things have changed, and our dating scene dynamic is no longer the same. Now it will require more from our strong and independent. They will have to put in the work to get some results. We just need to wait a bit more and they will understand our current reality like other women, who are already on the field trying to approach men. That's why we have seen a lot of videos of women talking about their experience when it comes to approach, where they mentioned the rejection and how it made them feel. Soon they will have to do the same if meeting men is their goal. But I am still struggling to understand how these two beautiful women lack the confidence to approach a man. What's going on here? I thought it would be an easy process since they are confident.
This is all for today's video. If you like it, please don't forget to subscribe on your way out and make sure to check our channel tomorrow for another exciting video.